This is my final concluding thoughts video. Overall, I really enjoyed this course. It was interesting to learn more about some of the practices and gain insights to innovative approaches for student success, particularly being someone who works in a student success setting. Just thinking about the course in general, it made me really appreciate and understand the collaboration that's needed to put all of these practices in place on campuses. You really do need to have the higher ups, people from different departments, all on the same page when incorporating different strategies. But one of the things that I found exciting was that just what I use or what we do at UNCW on a regular basis, and that there's actually research behind those ideas that support it. And mainly the 15 to finish, I kind of always just thought that that was just how many you took. I didn't realize there was a reason behind it, that there was data behind it that proves that those students who take 15 credits every semester are more likely to graduate. I kind of just thought that it was an eighth of your college degree plan. But it's interesting to see that like all the things that can change because of like if you're not at 15 credits or full time, various financial aids and awards and scholarships that could be impacted for that. Another thing that I learned was that students are always changing. So what a typical college student was 10 years ago is different than a typical college student now, which will be different than a typical college student in the future. So if you really want to be innovative, you have to figure out a way to stay ahead of what the student population is going to be that's coming to your institution. One of the ideas that really stuck with me, they are all very interesting to learn about, but mainly predictive analytics. I think that's something that institutions should invest in, some software that can predict how the students are going to be. When Dr. Oxendine showed us everything that EAB can do, I was kind of blown away that it had that much, that many tools that it could actually help promote student success because of various outcomes, learning nudges, all these other things. Behavioral nudges, I thought those were interesting, and that's definitely a low-cost thing that institutions can do just to make sure that students are getting the right information they need and they are staying up to date with what they need to do. Finally, another thing that stuck with me, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, is the one-stop shops. Part of me thinks that that's a good idea. The other part, I'm not sure because I think like life's not a one-stop shop. You can't just go to one place and get everything you need. So, but I do like the idea of ease, making it easier for the students to figure out where they have to go instead of having them go around various parts of campus to figure out whatever information. One thing that really opened my eyes was low graduation rates. I never realized how low some schools' graduation rates can be, mainly looking at the institution I graduated from. And then graduation rates in general. Never knew that they could be so low or that the nationwide one is in the 60s. That really opened my eyes and made me think that institutions need to do more to improve these, and definitely innovative approaches. It looks like it's on the right way to help, but that's definitely something that needs improvement in the future. Overall, this course really helped me as I move forward in my field, just to think about how I can be innovative and what I can do to promote student success in my office. Even though what we're doing could be innovative now or next year or something like that, what are we doing for 5 years in the future to support those students so that we could stay ahead of the eight ball? I think that's something you always have to think of, and just getting the software or the people on board that are thinking about the same things and everyone's on the same page can definitely help with innovative strategies. So overall, I think this course was a really it was a really good eye opener for me, just to see that there is research behind some of the things that institutions are doing. It definitely makes me feel better about how I'm going about some things, but it definitely gives me some things to think about as I move forward.